Hey there, YouTube land, and just got off today. Had to go grocery shopping for a bit, and I'm a little tired because work lasted longer than normal. We had a couple crises today at work, but nothing too bad. So I got a quick unboxing to do before I go grab something to eat and get my usual drink. So here we go. This is one I've been waiting for quite a while, longer than it was since it's been announced, and it's been announced for a long time. And as you know, if you watch this thing, this is a video for a Criterion release that everybody's been getting, and it's one that I saw in theaters, and that one is Scanners. Now, Scanners was a big movie for me when I was young. It was an early movie for me to see, like Michael Ironside. I remember Ludo Grande, a famous Canadian writer and TV star, who wrote the TV series King of Kensington before going on to star in his own series called Seeing Things, which is incredible if you haven't seen it. Is that infamous head that you get to see blow up. That's Ludo Grande. And for a Canadian, that he was pretty much, and a writer, he was it. He was the king when it came to the writing aspect of things. King of Kensington was one of the big shows of its day. And Seeing Things would be kind of revolutionary and kind of like a mystery comedy type of almost Thin Man-ish type thing with sort of a second sight aspect to it. Not the movie actual second sight. It's 7/12 in the Criterion collection. And this one has a great cover. You probably won't understand this cover until the end of the film if you haven't seen it. But if you've seen the film, then this cover makes absolute perfect sense to you. Of course, we have Stephen Lack on this side here, and Michael Ironside on this side here. It opens up, and it's got it's kind of an olive green color, 2 DVDs, 1 Blu-ray, and a nice booklet. Thinner than some, especially considering the stuff I've been getting recently, but still. Some really interesting reads in here, and it's from Kim Newman, and I really like listening to Kim Newman talk, so I think I'm going to really enjoy reading Kim Newman's writing as well. He pretty much is the guy that they go to nowadays. He's an English critic, and he's a real good genre guy. So this one here has, everybody knows by now, 2K digital film transfer, supervised by David Cronenberg, fantastic director by the way. Scanners Way, a new documentary on the film's special effects featuring interviews with Cronenberg's collaborators. Mental Saboteur, an interview with actor Michael Ironside, which should be really cool, I like him. The Ephemeral Diaries, the 2012 interview with actor and artist Stephen Lack. Lack gets a lot of... Lack gets flack. Didn't try that. But okay, for his acting in the film. And I wasn't really the biggest fan of his acting, but I want to go into it and try and see it as the way Cronenberg would have done it. Cronenberg was a very experimental director, and he takes a lot of chances. So if Cronenberg cast Lack in the role and directed him in this way, people think that Lack lacks acting ability. Maybe Lack does acting ability, but there's a reason that Cronenberg cast him in the role and directed him the way he did. And I'll be interested to look at the movie again through fresh eyes and try and see it that way, because I think that's something that a lot of people are missing when they're watching this film. An excerpt from a 1981 interview with Cronenberg on the CBC. Oh, the Bob McLean show. I remember that, actually. I'm that old. Restored, of course, 2K restoration. Of Stereo in 1969, Cronenberg's first feature film. That was pretty cool. Trailer and radio spots. And, of course, the booklet by Kim Newman. I'm actually kind of interested in seeing Stereo as well. I'm a big Cronenberg fan. This one, Videodrome. A lot of people put comparisons towards these two because they're both Cronenberg films, and they'll say, well, Videodrome is the better film. But you can't really compare the two films. They're very, very different films. They're experimental in extremely different ways. Videodrome is a much more polished film, a much more Hollywood film, and compared to this. Videodrome is like not the typical Hollywood movie. Don't go and rent Videodrome or buy it and think you're going to get like this glammy Hollywood thing. You're not. It's a really different film. It's really cool. Cronenberg is a master at doing this type of stuff. But you got to really let yourself get immersed in the world that Cronenberg sets up. It's imperative to watching these movies. It's the same as when you watch a movie by Bergman or Godard or Jacques Demy. You have to know the director, kind of know a little bit about the director going in, know the kind of world that he sets up for his movies, and just follow it through. It's like De Palma. You usually know what you're getting a little bit when you don't know what you're getting with Cronenberg, but when you go in, but you know what kind of feel you're going to get. I enjoyed most of Cronenberg's, probably all Cronenberg's work, and some of it has been pretty trippy, freaky stuff. So let me know down below if you watch this. What's your favorite Cronenberg film? I know a lot of you are going to say Videodrome because, well, it's a Criterion film. But hopefully some of you guys are going to say stuff like The Fly or Scanners. Scanners sequels, by the way, were not done by Cronenberg. They were actually done by they were produced by a famous Canadian film producer by the name of Pierre David. And if you Google Pierre David's name, you're going to see a lot of movies done by this guy. He really kind of like shut up and did a lot of really cool genre stuff. There are some cool Scanners movies. I actually tried out for a part in a Scanners film early on when I was going to be an actor, and good memories. But thanks for watching, guys, and for me right now, because I've talked too long, I want to go put this in my Criterion collection over there and get some tea and food. So it is time for tea. Have a good day.